mountain ever. Second highest peak in
Canada. What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. We will start this hike by hiking the Viking Ridge Trail up to the Viking Meadows, where we will get a view of the mountains before we head off into the timber. When we get into the timber, we'll cut across and we'll meet up with the crossover route. It is somewhat marked along the way. You can keep your eyes open for ribbons and for markers. There is a fair amount of climbing to do to get up to the top to what we call the point of no return, where you've got a view of the whole valley below you, off towards Baldy Mountain, Longworth Mountain, Red Mountain. From here you will cross that whole plateau up there, and then you will drop down and up and down and up and down several times before you get over to the base of Sugarbowl Mountain. These up and downs sound fairly simple, but they're actually quite steep. Going down, you have to really dig your snowshoes in so you don't ski down. And if you're climbing up the other side, it's a struggle all the way up. There's nothing easy about it in the deep snow. It's a pretty straightforward climb up Sugarbowl, although it is a bit of a grunt for sure. You will find near the top it's wind blowing and rocky. Once on Sugarbowl, you will have a great view of everything over towards the McGregors, down towards McBride, some of those mountains, and off into the Caribou Mountains. You need to pick a decent route down off of Sugarbowl. It's quite steep, and on some parts of it I would say fairly decent avalanche hazard, so pick your route, know how to deal with snow up there. From here it's just a long snowshoe over to what most people are aware of is the cliff up on Sugarbowl. When you get over there, it's pretty straightforward from there to pick it up and get over to the trail and follow the trail down the mountain. Once again, the trail going down towards the trail head is very steep for several kilometers, and you need to be careful going down there. You can lose your footing fairly quickly going down if you're not paying attention. This crossover is not an easy snowshoe. It's a very long snowshoe with lots of ups and downs in it, so it's not for everybody. Okay, let's have a look at the video. We are at the Sugarbowl trailhead. I'm going to drop my vehicle here and ride with the Tesla Prince and his Tesla up to Viking Ridge. And the plan is to do the crossover. So if things go according to plan, we should be coming out this trail here before dark. We invited Sean from Cabin River Outdoors along with us, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it today. So here goes Mark and Penny and I. Are you ready, Penny? Okay. Okay, we're parked at the Viking Ridge trailhead now, so we'll start our trek, see how this crossover goes. Okay. Give you a little look about what the light is like this morning. It's just lighting up in here, there in the trees. Usual Viking climb. Takes the wind right out of me. Mark's way up there. Whew. But we're getting there. We got another creek crossing here. We're getting up there now. Soon be
getting up to where we, well, that's soon, less than a kilometer, we'll be up to where we start our crossover. The Sugarbowl going is pretty good here. I don't expect to be as good up there, but pretty decent here. Going through one of the meadows. A little more snow here, gives a little idea what it's going to be like up above. But it's not bad. Okay, we're topping out where it's just kind of undulates up to the meadows. Nothing too serious, kind of put the bigger hills behind us though. Should be at the crossover in 10 or 15 minutes, I would suspect. As we close in on that 3-kilometer mark, the terrain looks very different. The bush got all the Viking on it, and seems to just brighten things up in here. We've done the hard part of the climb on this stretch anyway. Whew. As we come into this meadow, that's where we got to go up over that ridge, over point of no return, down, up, Sugarbowl Mountain. So the fun still is going to happen, still lots to do. Just breaking out on Caribou Meadows, we decided to come and get a view of Viking before we head up on the crossover. Get a little view, have a bite to eat, and then start to trek up. Clear it up a little bit, so we might have a bit of a view today anyway. That's the hope. Whew. Doing a little cross country here to get over and find a trail up to the crossover now. Have a little snack and back in the timber. So no trail to follow here. There probably won't be any on the crossover anyway. I doubt anybody's been up it. So let's see how this goes. As expected, there were no tracks this way, but we're on the trail now and making our way up to point of no return. There's some snow, but it's not bad. Wind isn't very nice, but nothing we can do about that. Starting to be able to see across the valley a bit. We're up high enough on the crossover now. Whew. Soon enough we'll be able to see Baldy and all that across there. Winding our way up. We're getting close to the gully that's up here now. Whew. She's pretty windy. It's gonna be cold up top. Whew. There's a Viking over there, a lake in the pole there. We're just crossing over this meadow. It's a little bit of a gully, and then we'll hit the rock gully going up to point of no return. Here's the view behind us. Sun's out. Wind's out too, but sun's out. Looks nice. A little bit of a challenge getting out of this gully. Mark's busting a trail for us, but it's not easy. Whew. But we have to get up there, so. Whew.
There's a big hole.
on top of the point to no return now. Very white and pretty up here. So get across here. Our next challenge will be down and up on Sugarbowl. Beauty though. Here we are, close to the top of point of no return. The view that you get from up here. Well worth the work.
We're here.
There's Sugarbowl Mountain over there, our destination, next destination. Pretty white out here today. Let's mark over there. Crazy. Crazy. There's Viking over there. Sugarbowl coming into view from me right now. It's a big climb up it, but that's okay. It's a view up here. Okay, we have to descend to the base of Sugarbowl and then climb. There's no bridge across, unfortunately. So down we go. So we're lining up for our final assault on Sugarbowl Mountain. There she be. We made it here. To the bottom anyway. Now we gotta get up it. Looks like some big animals been wandering along in here. We've seen a fair amount of tracks, probably a caribou already, so. Miserable cold wind. Ooh. Down off of Sugarbowl now. That's it for today. Up there. Oh. Now, time to make the rest of the trek out of here. Get back to the vehicle at the trailhead. Pretty cold wind up there. Last look back at Sugarbowl. There's Viking over there. Sugarbowl and the waning afternoon light. Whew. Here we are. Little Sugarbowl. Got some light to work with. And some cold winds. But pretty soon we'll be dropping down getting out of these winds. Whew. Back to the cliff face in Sugarbowl. Another marker. We still got daylight, so that's a good thing. Oh. But it is starting to fade on us. Okay. We're across now. Just looking for the trail down. About 4 kilometers to go. Whew. Tank's empty. Went on reserve. Making fairly good time coming down. The soft snow. Dig your heels in. It's pretty easy going. Which is good. It's pretty tired too. Yeah, not sure how well you can see it as the light is starting to fade. Oh, we just missed it. The moon went behind the clouds. We'll stay here for a second. It looks almost like a full moon. It's like a big sun up there. Come on. You know, might not clear up for me. It was looking so cool too. Yeah, I think it might be too low for me to get it. You can see it in the clouds a bit, I guess, but not like it was. Ah. Yeah, it's starting to get dark enough. We put the headlamps on just so we don't step into anything that could cause us some grief. But the white snow and the moon's going to keep it fairly decent anyway. Probably got less than maybe a half hour or so left to get to the bottom. Now in the timber it's quite dark. But, headlamps like daylight in here, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're getting there. Well, glory be. We're back at the trailhead. Woo! Oh, what a day. It was a long, hard day, but it was beautiful up there. The legs, they will not be doing anything for several days now. They need a break. But the shadows there, what a pretty sight.
That was our last crossover attempt for this year. Thanks for coming along. Next on the list is a winter multi-day coming up, so do tune in, see what we get up to. So long till the next one.